Okay, yeah. Good afternoon. Well, my name is Karabo Mhele. I'm coming from Northwest University in South Africa. And the purpose for my talk today is just to present to you the experiences for establishing the postgraduate diploma in population policy analysis. Okay, can I, just as a way of introduction, I'd like to say that the universities have a specific role, that of ensuring capacity building in the field of population, and secondly, to carry out research that will eventually inform policymaking program designs. However, there's been a concern that most of the research findings do not find a way into planning and program. They end up somewhere else. And as a result of that, the postgraduate diploma in population analysis was actually a response to that need to try to cater to overcome that specific problem. I just want to introduce the background how this came about. That was in 2007, can I say, a meeting in Mafikeng of the experts from all over Africa. Mafikeng is a small town where the university is based. And from that, the theme was that population and development in Africa, research and policy dialogue for action. And they resolved that they should, among other things, to promote the use of research findings to improve the formulation of policies and the implementation and evaluation of progress and projects, and also to increase the national and international capacity. So the two things were there: to do research, to improve research, but also the capacity to make sure that research end up in policy design. Okay. The Northwest University was identified after that as one of the universities that can do that. At that time, the university had a fully fledged program in population and sustainable development from the undergraduate up to the postgraduate. So they thought at that time that, well, this is the relevant university where we can put this program. And in order to develop the program, we brought in experts from all over Africa. Some of the names are actually quite Professor Dozi, Professor Gazy, and Groenewald from South Africa to develop the program and the curriculum around that one. So it was a long process for that to happen. Okay, also, I just want to mention before that, well, that this, what we have achieved so far was due to the support from our partners, specifically UNFPA and the Department of Social Development. The minister was here this morning, and they gave us a lot of support, financial support. Also from Social Development was prepared to give bursaries to people who come and attend the course for 5 years, and I think there's that negotiation to extend that memorandum of understanding. But beside that funding also, there was assistance to the program to help with the administrative problems. So there was a lot of support that we received from that kept us going. Okay. The program, the decision finally is that this will be 1 year program consisting of the coursework and research project, but specifically, like I said, that issue of nexus, the interrelationship and the how to transform this research findings, so that there was the main issue around that one. Okay. In 2013, remember that the process started in 2017. 2013, the program was introduced to AU meeting in Addis Ababa by the then head of the department. The program started immediately in 2014 in June, simply because of the logistical programs that we could not overcome at that time by just few students, very few coming from the region. But it has continued to grow, and it's in its 5th year right now. And if you look at the program right now, more than 50% of the people who graduated, they are coming from Africa. And we have had people coming from all the regions of Africa, Egypt, Liberia. This morning I met one of the graduates from Gambia who graduated there, and also some from Tunisia. So this has actually been attracting people And remember, the purpose was actually regional training, not only for South Africa. That's why most of the bursaries that are coming, they are also specifically for people outside South Africa, but from the region of Africa to come and receive the training at that site. Okay. One important thing that these participants from different regions, they bring along the experiences along with them. So these experiences tend to really enrich the discussions within the program, because these are the people. Can I just mention that these are the target for this is actually people who are already working within the population field. So these are actually managers who are already in the government, and we bring them to this program to really actually help them with research and all other things. So they bring along experiences and they share these experiences. And this is something that we really feel good about, that because we believe that these experiences they bring along is not only enriching the classroom discussion, but they go beyond the classroom. When they go back to their countries, they also have got established relationship, and they share this relationship and how they experience different challenges and how they overcome it, okay? And so far, yes, the program has received feedback, and also there are areas where we need to improve, we still need to improve, but also there's some encouragement from other people to say, well, this is a good program, we need to expand it. And of course, yes, indeed, like any other program, there were challenges there from the establishment up to the current issue. Like I said, that most of the people are coming from the region outside South Africa. They have to apply to the SAQA, South African Qualification Authority. This is a long process, because they have to be approved, their qualification have to be approved in order to be admitted into the university. So sometimes it takes a process for the SAQA process to happen, okay, before then they can send the application to the university. So these are the challenges that are happening, and in 2 occasions, we have to start the program in the middle of the year. Just like last year, it happened that way, that the people actually will be graduating right now. So they started in the middle of the year, and they'll be graduating simply because of those delays that comes along the way. Okay, but I like I say, that we have a partner, Department of Social Development, who's continuously coming in between to assist with the SAQA requirements, and the students can send the applications to them, and they process it them with the relevant authorities. Okay. Where's the program going? Okay, I think the program is expanding, judging by the number of applicants that we are receiving this far. Okay, we also have the Masters in Population Policy Analysis that has been approved, but it's not yet implemented because of the logistical problem that we need to increase staffing in order to cater for that. Okay. We also have in our vision to have this program as an open distance learning, where rather than people traveling to South Africa, actually, it will be able to reach people where they are. They cannot, through the technologies, be able to receive classes sitting where they are, because this will also help that people should not be away from their employers, which has been the case. People spend the whole year in South Africa rather than working. These are people who are working, like I said before, okay. Of course, we expect that there will be challenges around that when we expand using the open distance learning, because of also there will be need for technologies in that place, or where these lectures will be conducted, that people can receive those things. But we assume that it will work. It's a challenge that we can overcome in the past. They will still have to come to South Africa for contact lessons, okay, but for a short period, of course, okay. And this is the area, yes, I wanted to say, okay. The partnership, I've already talked about the importance of partnership, the support from the partners for the program to succeed or to reach the stage where it is today. And by this, I just want to say, well, these are the experiences, and I'd like to thank this specifically all these people, the organizers of the conference, Governor Tunisia, Department of Social Development in South Africa, and the UNFPA to have assisted me to bring the presentation. Thank you very much.